George, the college is kind of famous for its free-for-all curriculum. There's no majors, there's no minors. You like do your own thing. And the New York Times says the school offered sort of medieval guild-like tutors and apprenticeships. Interesting quote. Regardless, George, this will not be the last school because the finances of it just doesn't work anymore to close. But a prescient follow up from our lead story last week.
Again, heart goes out to the faculty, to the current students, and to the alumni that called that school home. I think it was an amazing testament to the experimentation of what could be done with academia. It was a wonderful experiment. I looked through the articles that came out, and like New York Times did a longer post on it. And as I've been bringing it up in conversation, I think this was a story of ongoing financial trouble that dates back, 5 years. They had a sort of brush with death, a few years back. They were able to refinance some debt. But ultimately, schools that fit the following profile have a bigger issue. And I really want to make this point, and maybe I'm over-indexing, but if you have under 2,000 students, if you have an endowment under $100 million, and you are essentially, you're selling a service, you're selling a product to an audience, and Hampshire College needed about like 300 to 400 students to fill the current freshman class of last year. So it's a marketing sales problem. Right? We're selling a product to an audience that's dwindling, as we mentioned before, for a number of overall eligible college potential bound young people. The headwinds of AI, I think, were underreported in this narrative. One is, yes, the AI take our jobs, the job sensitivity, I think, to this generation is much higher maybe than in the past of like, oh, go through a liberal arts education and figure it out. Or the because it was always like, oh, coder, go be a coder. And I don't want to be a coder. Go be an engineer, go be a lawyer. You're like, I don't want to do that. The AI taking this like overarching fear of job loss, see previous conversation, I think is a narrative that's like, all right, what practically am I going to walk out doing? And it's, I think, a bit more real because kids are using it. And they're like probably more aware of how powerful this is than ever before a technology has been set to disrupt. So they have their hands on. So like, I think that's more front of mind.